today we're talking about solfege. Now I'm sure that you've had some experience with solfege in your choir, but we're going to go over the basics today. So we'll start with the syllables themselves, then we'll do the hand signals along with the syllables, then we'll talk about major scales and why solfege helps us understand those scales better, and then we'll apply it to some music. So let's get started.
Let's start by learning the solfège syllables. Now, solfège is a French word, and it simply means a system of unique syllables attached to the notes of a scale in order to help vocal musicians with their sight singing and their ear training. So, the first syllable we need to know when we learn solfège is do. Now you can think of silly things to try to memorize this. You can think of a female deer as in the Sound of Music. You can think of pie dough or bread dough. You can think of Homer hitting himself in the head and saying, "Don't." Either way, do is home. That means that whatever note starts a certain key signature will be do. So for instance, in the key of C major, every C on the staff will be do. If you're in the key of F sharp major, then every F sharp on the staff will be do. And that is home of that key. The second syllable we need to know is ray. Now you can think of rays of the sun, you can think of a stingray, or even a ray gun. Either way, ray is a major second away from do. Do, re, re, do. Our third solfège syllable is me. I like to think of, ooh, pick me, pick me. Me is a major third away from our home or do. Do, mi, do, re, mi. Our fourth syllable is fa. Think of, 'tis the season to be jolly. Fa, la, 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 fa. Now, fa is a perfect fourth away from home, or do. Do, fa, do, re, mi, fa. Our next syllable is sol. Sol, or so, whichever your teacher prefers, is a perfect fifth away from do. Do, sol. Do, re, mi, fa, sol. Our next syllable is la. You can think of ooh la la, like the French say. And la is a major sixth away from our home, which is do. Do, la. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la. Finally, we have tea. You can think of a pot of tea or a cup of tea. Either way, tea is a major seventh away from do. Do, ti, do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti. And finally, we come back to home. Do, 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 the octave. So now that you know the solfège syllables, let's sing them together. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. Now let's come down the other way. Do, ti, la, sol, fa, mi, re, do. Great job! Now that we know the solfège syllables, let's learn the hand signals that go with them. This is the hand signal for do. Now, the view of your hand here is if you were looking at your own hand. Notice that do is a fist. Re is just a flat hand with a slight tilt going up. Mi is an open hand, level. Fa is like giving a thumbs down. Sol is an open hand with the palm facing towards you. So the back of your hand is facing out. La is either you can think of it as sort of a crab claw or just a limp hand. Ti has the index finger pointed up. And do, or high do here, is the same as low do, which is the fist closed. Now, let's do that together and sing the scale.
Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do, do, ti, la, sol, fa, mi, re, do. So now that we know the solfege syllables, let's figure out how they apply to a major scale. Now, every major scale is a certain pattern of whole steps and half steps. So, the pattern for a major scale goes like this. Whole, whole, half, whole, 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 half. That means that when we're singing solfege, it's important to know where the half steps are. Where are they? Can you find them? Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. Those half steps are in between mi and fa and ti and do. That means you have to make those very close when you sing your solfege. Now we can take this pattern and put it anywhere and find the major scale, like this. Whole step, half step, whole step, whole step, whole step, half step. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. So why is learning solfege important? What does it really help us do? If you can understand the solfege syllables and where they are in relation to each other, you can sing a major scale starting from any point and find your pitch easily and naturally. In the end, understanding solfege will help you learn your music more easily, faster, and it will help you with your sight reading as well.
Let's try it out. This is a short exercise we're going to do together. As you can see here, we are in the key of F major. That means that every F you see on the staff here, we are going to call do. Let's try it together with hand signals.
Do, 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 re, 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 mi, fa, 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 mi, re, 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 do.
Let's try this next exercise, and you'll get a shot at it alone first, and then we'll do it together. Notice here, there's nothing in the key signature, which means we are in the key of C major. That means C is home or do. Every C that you see on the staff here, like middle C and the C an octave above, will be do. So you try it first. I'll give you the hand signals, and then we'll do it together. Here we go. Starting pitch, do.
Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do, ti, la, sol, fa, mi, re. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do, ti, do.
So what did you learn today? Answer me these 5 questions. What are the 7 solfege syllables? What are their respective hand signals? What is the pattern of whole steps and half steps in a major scale? Between which solfege syllables are the half steps? And how can solfege help us? You tell me. I'll see you next week for another episode of BSU Sings.